Yes, yes. It's Kingdom of Boxing, and I didn't get to watch the fight last night. I fell asleep. I couldn't stay up, man. It's the first time in a long time that I didn't manage to catch the American show, so you gotta let me off on this one. Also, I wasn't feeling too good yesterday, man. The kids are pissing me off, so I had to get some sleep. But what am I saying, man? I've seen the fight twice, and the question has to be asked. And the question is, should Kovalev retire? Or maybe, if not, either Kovalev should retire, or maybe Kovalev needs to move up in weight. I'm not too sure. In my opinion, because listen, at the end of the day, after 5 rounds, Kovalev was finished. Nobody can tell me any different. 100% fact. After 5 rounds, Kovalev gassed. He was throwing lazy punches. He had no snap on his punches after the 5th round. His power was gone. His speed was gone. He was pushing his shots. He just had nothing left after 5 rounds. And it's not like he'd been punished. It's not like he took loads of punishment before that to be so gassed out and to be blowing so hard. He didn't take any punishment. He didn't take any real punishment anyway. And the pace was comfortable. The fight was at his pace. I thought Kovalev was controlling the pace. But at the same time, you could see Kovalev just weakening every single round so fast. And it comes to the point where Kovalev just looks like nothing. He looks soft. At round 5, I felt like anybody could have knocked him out. So I'm not giving Alvarez too much credit for this W. I'm not. And the reason why is because I feel like Kovalev lost his love, his hunger, and that drive after he lost to Ward. I think Ward took his soul. You know when somebody takes your soul? I don't know when somebody takes your soul, but what I'm saying is you can see the difference in the fighter. The confidence level's gone, the hunger's gone, not the same person. And even I did give Kovalev, I believe Kovalev won the first Ward fight. Even though I was picking Ward to win the first one, I believe Kovalev won that fight. And this is what happens when you get decisions that go against you. Just like Roman Gonzalez. Remember what happened? He was 46-0. He lost a close decision to that Wasagiyaka, and he came in for the rematch and he got brutally knocked out in the second round or third round. That's all he went. The same way with Kovalev. He got destroyed by. He put up a good fight with Ward, the first one. The second one, he got absolutely destroyed. It's what happens when you get an L on your record. It kills you, it destroys you. And he wasn't the same man, and he got stopped in the second fight. He fairly lost that fight. But after that, he came back, fought a few bums who he was going to beat. So when it's time to step up to real level, I think Alvarez is real level, because I'm not even sure. I've never even seen the guy fight, I'll be honest with you. But this guy destroyed Kovalev. I don't know what to say. I'm pretty disappointed in Kovalev, but at the same time I can understand. I've seen it coming. This is why I did not make no prediction video on this fight. I didn't get involved in this fight because Kovalev is not the same person as before the Ward fight. And look how much he's gassed. He's walking into a shot. He was walking into shots. Very disappointed. So in my opinion, Kovalev needs to retire. He's not the same person. What he should do in my opinion is go back to Russia, have a fight with some easy guy, somebody who's from Russia, who's pretty famous, an up and coming fighter in Russia. Give him a shot, beat him and retire with a W. That's what I would do if I was him, because when it comes to elite level, Kovalev's going to go down every single time. I just see it. He's going to get beat every single time. He's not got it no more. Ward took it. It's not even Ward who took it. It's the judges and the boxing politics that took his soul. And Ward obviously was the main part of that as well. But if maybe it could be his weight. Maybe he's struggling to make the weight and he's had to kill himself to make the weight, so he's gassing out after 5 rounds. He's blowing after 5 rounds. I don't know, but in my opinion, Kovalev needs to retire. He looks chinny now. He looks so much more chinny nowadays. He is chinny as fuck because this guy who dropped him, knocked him out, he hasn't even got real power. Kovalev, after the 5th round, made him look like he's got power. Alvarez has got power on his lead hand, on his jab. Yes, he was snapping Kovalev's head back with the jab. But you can tell, I don't even know this guy, and I can already tell this guy is is a southpaw fighter turned into a southpaw. Yeah. Is he a southpaw? No. He's a southpaw turned into an orthodox fighter. You can tell with the power on his lead hand. And that's what a lot of these Cubans do. Like Lara, etc. I think he's Cuban. Shit, I don't even know much about this guy. So, I don't even know. But I do know this guy's not got great power. Just look at his boxing record. I know that doesn't tell you everything, but that does say something because this guy hasn't fought great competition. He's only scored 12 knockouts in 25 fights. And how's he knocking out Kovalev? This is a big upset in the boxing world. And is it because of Alvarez's skill? Is it because of Alvarez's power? Or is it because Kovalev is not the same person? In my opinion, Kovalev is not the same person. I don't know what to say, man. Oh, that's about it for me, Kingdom of Boxing. All I'm saying is, Kovalev, retire. Take a fight in Russia, get a W, beat somebody who's an up and comer from your country, and sit back and retire. Enjoy your family, enjoy your kids, because boxing's killed you. Boxing's killed you. And maybe if you retire and come back in a couple of years after you've dealt with all your issues, because this is, I think, a big problem. He's not dealt with the mental issues of losing the Ward fights. He's not dealt with the mental issues of it. And he's not mentally there at all. If Kovalev was even 60-70% mentally there, he would have knocked this guy out. Or he would at least box this guy for 12 rounds. You could see at the 5th, 6th round, Kovalev just decided, you know what, I'm going to box this guy and just try and get it to a 12-round decision. Because you could tell he didn't have no more power. He knew he wasn't going to stop the guy. And this is what he chose to do. And Alvarez knew. Everybody knows Kovalev has got bad stamina now. Everybody knows this. All you need to do is box with him, get him into the 6th round, and he's all yours. Because after the 6th round, Kovalev is nothing. He's weak, he's got no snap on his punches, he's got no more power, he's got no much more speed, he can't even take a shot like he used to. He's soft to the body, he's soft to the chin, he's soft to the temple. He's got no power, so he's got no inside game, so what's he gonna do? It's craziness. But like I said a couple of times, it could be the weight. Maybe go up to, is it light heavyweight? Go up to cruiserweight, light heavyweight? I don't know. I ranted on enough. How long has this been? 10 minutes. That's not bad. Anything else I need to talk about? Yes, another thing I want to talk about is Kovalev. You cannot blame John David Jackson anymore for these losses, for your errors, for losing. You can't blame John David Jackson no more. You've got nobody to blame but yourself. So don't make excuses. What you need to do is blame yourself. Look at yourself. Try. If you want to take this boxing game serious, you need to take a while out. Deal with your mental issues. And also, I don't know if you're gassing out because of the vodka you're drinking or alcohol and stuff like that. But if that's what you're doing, then and you want to take boxing serious, you need to leave that. You're letting all your supporters, all your fans down. You're also letting your country down, and you're embarrassing your country going out to people like this. When you beat legendary fighters like Bernard Hopkins, and who else did he beat? He's beat loads of fighters. So don't blame nobody else but yourself. Look at yourself, take a step back, look at yourself from bird's eye view, and find the issues and solve the problems. Find the root cause of these problems, which I believe is the Andre Ward fight, the first fight, and even the second fight just tops it up. So you need to deal with them issues, get over them issues. I don't know what you call it, learn to forgive, forget, move on, you know? And that's what you need to do if you want to take boxing serious. That's enough of my lecture. I'm probably chatting shit, probably not even correct, but this is what I see, and I've boxed all my life, so why not stick my opinion out there? So that's about it from me, Kingdom of Boxing. We're gone again. Yo, B. Yo. You got that coffee? What? Oh, where's Nino? Huh? What? Yeah, I'm coming. Where's Selena at? Alright. Oh shit.